Well, good evening, guys. Welcome to the Lunas World live stream. And yeah, wow. So we're checking out Prepared version 4, which came out for me about 40 minutes ago. So I've just literally loaded it up and had a quick kind of look through the setup, got my basic controls working, and that's as far as I've got. So I haven't actually really flown this at all. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hi there, Happy Camper. Welcome to the stream. Midas, hi there. Had a decent time. What time is it? It's just 7, isn't it? I mean, I could do this streams a bit earlier if that suits people. 7 o'clock is kind of prime time, father-daughter kind of time. But anyway, I'm sure I can make an exception occasionally. Right. Hi there, Total Freak. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Is the webcam looking okay, guys? Hopefully it is. I think it looks all right in the monitor here. Rio Pro. I don't think you're going to get much of that here, unfortunately. Yeah. Hi there, Stephen. Hi there, Soundwaves. Welcome. Alex, you're going to get yourself banned if you just come in here and announce that you're new and spam your videos in here. Anyway, right. Let's get the show on the road. So here's the new UI. Well, it's not that new actually. It's changed to black, isn't it? Let's change the vehicle. We'll go to something nice and... Oh, okay. Let's just have a look through. So we've got the Alabo Extra. That's normal. Army Infantry. Okay, that's an avatar. Beach Baron, which we had before with the G1000. We might fly that. Let's see. The Beach King Air. That's all new. There's no new aircraft, is there? I don't think, as far as I know. Lockheed, that was already there. Mule Claim. Yeah, no. Okay, so no new aircraft. I think I knew that already. So what we'll do is we'll load up the Baron, but with the G1000. Let's do that. In terms of an airport, let's go somewhere that's pretty FPS heavy. Like Tacoma. We'll go to Tacoma. Alrighty. Weather will just leave us fair weather at the moment. And we'll leave this as it is. Let's have a look at the options here. Now that's actually something new. Let's just go back there. I think, from what I remember, you couldn't access the graphics options. You had to start the sim first before actually being able to access options. So this is quite new. Right, so we've got general. That's all standardized stuff. Yeah. That's all fine. Information, we can turn those off. I'll turn the user tips off. All that stuff will turn off. That's all standardy type stuff. That'll do. Traffic. Let's ramp this up a little bit. Road vehicles. Okay, that'll do. Something like that. That's fine. Let's ramp that one up a bit. Okay, realism. That's what I want to see. That's all good. Detect crashes. Yep. Don't want to enable that. Yep, that's all good. Excellent. Right, display. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff. So You can save profiles, that's usual. There's our full screen settings, that's all fine. Now here's the thing, anti-aliasing 8 times. Anisotropic 8 times. We'll leave it at that to start with. We'll leave all this as is. I did have to check the wide view aspect ratio. World. Okay. Now I have cranked some of these up. You can see I'm being pretty aggressive with the terrain and the water. And then down here, I'm playing it a little bit safe. So maybe we'll draw distance. Okay, we'll keep that at medium. We'll play around with that. 3D, dynamic 3D auto gen vegetation. That's new. Special effects we'll put up to high. Don't really know what that is. Okay, lighting, enable HDR. That's all good. Yep. Cool. Total Freak. Oh, you love the Cessna. I knew you would. It's yeah, it's my favorite aircraft in Prepared. What happens if you get banned from this stream? Well, you won't be able to comment, Alex, which would be a shame. Shadow draw distance. Okay, let's just keep all that as it is. I want volumetric fog. I want detailed precipitation. That's new, I think. That's all good. Right, let's go with that. Let's start this thing up. So let's see how long it takes to start as well. So, hi there, Ian. Welcome. You brought, 1080 TV brought P3D last month. Well, you might be able to get a refund to get this. I would email them. They're pretty good like that. I'm sure they'll replace it with the newer version. Oh, Midas, we were talking about the airfoil labs over in X-Plane. Right, okie dokie, here we go. So my zoom needs to come in a bit. Now you'll have to excuse me because obviously I've been in the world of actually no, I don't want to do full screen because I can't see the chat. I've been in the world of X-Plane for quite some time now, so just bear that in mind. I'm gonna get sort of short. I've forgotten lots of shortcuts and things. Right, the most important shortcut, I suppose, which I do still remember, is Control Z, which will display my frame rate. So let's have a quick look at that. Okay, about 40 to 43, let's say. That's not bad. That's pretty ramped up. Let's see how she performs. So we'll just do a quick circuit around here. Bearing in mind this is a really highly detailed or highly populated area. So Tacoma tends to be one of the worst ones that we've seen in Prepared. So yeah. Also, my SciTech panels are not working right now. At least I don't think they are. Yeah, because we've yet to know whether FSPCIU. Oh God, you know the one. The Dawson. Oh. Right. Anyway, my hat switch works. That's good. I have to say the detail in the cockpit is quite nice. I don't know that it's very different to how it was before. Let's see, can we change views? Yes, we can. There we go. The lighting is quite nice on there, actually. Oh, dear. Sorry about that. FSUIPC, that's the one. Thank you, Vegadog. Hi there, Ruben. Hi there, Dutch Aviator. Hi, Jack. Hi there, Scott. Welcome, guys. Who have I missed? Brandon, welcome. Sorry if I've missed you, but I'm saying hi to everyone now. Yeah, so I quite like the way the sun is reflecting on the canopy there. That must be the lighting taking place. It's quite smooth actually, isn't it? It seems to be quite smooth. It's certainly coming across that way here. Excuse me. Right. What other views do we have? We've got an airport view. Okay, right. Well, let's not mess around too much. So the good news is the Brunner yoke is working. That's needed no tweaking at all, other than just selecting prepared from their menu. So that's really cool. So this is fully working, which is great, because you know how much I love this thing. All right, put some flap down, and I'm just going to zoom in a wee bit more. That's a bit better, and we'll see how this goes. All right, are you ready for this? Our first ever flight in Prepared, and it's not working. Why not? Okay. Oh, the hype. Let me just check out this. For some reason, in fact, let me check out my rudder pedals. Are they working? Rudder pedals are working. For some reason, my throttle has come unbound. Right, X45. It shouldn't have done. Calibration. Let's just calibrate it. Alright, there we go. Weird. Right, so just before we take off, what I'm looking out for is performance micro stutters, or lack of them. Remember that this is the bare bones of version 4, so there's nothing added to this whatsoever. I do have FTX Global ready once the FTX Global 3 installer is ready, which should be sometime today. So we'll keep an eye on that as the stream goes on. But yeah, so this is what you get, vanilla, straight out the box, and let's go for it. Quite impressed with the frame rate so far, given the area. Oh, the sounds are nice. Sounds are really nice. No prop effect. All right, let's rotate. Positive rate. All right, excellent. Well, not many stutters at all. Quite liking that. Liking the way the clouds look, to be honest. That's all looking rather nice. And is my trim working? Yes, it is. Fantastic. All right, we can go flaps up now. We'll climb out to about 2,000 feet, and then we'll just sort of we'll do a wide circuit, just so that we can take in all the scenery and check it out. Yeah, guys, thank you for that. I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you are here, and let me know if you're new to the channel, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really impressed with those clouds. They're looking pretty damn nice. I'm not sure about the ground textures currently. They look a little bit FSX-y. Funny that. Let's just hop outside. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. Passable. Yeah, you know, given that it's, you know, it's all stock stuff with nothing fancy, Not too bad. Electroman is new to the channel. Welcome. Alright, let's just trim this thing out. I feel like my head position isn't quite right. I've forgotten how to adjust the views in Prepared stock. Oh, got a bit of turbulence here. I don't know if you guys can see the Bruno yoke. If I let go of it, it's gonna... I don't know if you can see in the webcam. Anyway, the flight model itself feels very different to X-Plane. In my honest opinion, well, I'll tell you what, let me fly it around a bit more. Let me fly it a bit more, because it's a bit unfair judging it just from the first few moments. Nice reflections in the clouds there in the water. It's looking nice. I do have water on ultra, and I quite like the haze in those mountains dead ahead. That's looking quite nice as well. ZOMG, yes, this is all default. What I really want to do is climb up a bit more actually and go up into those clouds and see what it's like going through the clouds there, because as you know, I'm a recent well, I've got SkyMax version 4.5 and I really like it. I think it looks very good, but maybe not as good as Active Sky Next and Cloud Art. I don't know. I'd love to see those. Can't wait until they release updates for those two programs for this, because in my opinion Active Sky Next is the ultimate weather program. But these clouds are really nice. I hope that's coming across in the video. Really nice indeed. And we'll check out all the rain effects as well. I don't know if they've changed that, to be honest, but we'll check it out. We'll do as much as we can. I'm in it for the long haul tonight, guys, just so you know. This will be a fairly long stream by comparison. Want to give you guys a good chance to check this out with me, so we can get up to a lot of cool stuff, hopefully. Right, here we go, entering a cloud in Prepared version 4 for the first time. I'm excited, but then I'm a bit of a geek. Alright. Ah, the anticipation. Here we go, guys. Let's have a look. Oh. Well, it's certainly grey out. Oh, I can see a little bit of movement there. The colours are changing, so there is light scattering through the clouds, which is nice. Okay, let's descend down through. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that. Alright, that's actually quite nice. Perfectly plausible, I think. Bill's a retired geek. Yeah, you will be able to buy third-party planes. Absolutely, that's one of the key things for me with using Prepared alongside X-Plane 11, because there's some wonderful planes in Prepared that I miss. And equally, there's some wonderful planes in X-Plane 11 that I love to fly. By the way, they've just done the, if you don't know, I'm sure most of you do, they've just updated the IEGX 737. Which is great, and I have had a bit of a play around with it. And it's wonderful. Performs really well in X-Plane. So yeah. Hi there, Dirty Shirt. Welcome to the stream. Early stream, yeah, because of the release of Prepared version 4. Right, let's get out of this cloud, and what I'm going to do is we're going to do a stall, see how this handles. But these clouds are nice, actually. I really do think that they are pretty accurate. Nicely done. All the rotation is gone. They're light and fluffy. We'll change the weather and stuff later on. But so far, so good. The only thing that seems a bit iffy out of the box is the ground textures. But that's always been the case with FSX and Prepared. You know, this platform has always been about the add-ons. Relatively expensive add-ons at that. So yeah, I mean, I've invested a lot of money in Prepared, so it'd be nice to see some of that coming back. Because, you know, in all honesty, since X-Plane 11 has come out, I haven't flown in Prepared version 3 at all, or I have actually, but not much. So I'm looking forward to trying some stuff out. Right, let's slow this beast down and start off a stall. Yeah, and a little disclaimer, guys, this is all for educational purposes. So if you find yourself having fun, then please don't show that in the chat. Ha 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 ha. I'm being facetious, of course. Alright, anyway, let's get on with this stall. Okay, well, that was alright. It wasn't, it's not XP realistic, but it did what it's supposed to do. Alright, now we'll try a dirty stall. Oops, there's me using my SciTech panel. So full flap stall. Obviously this would simulate a stall at go around or touch and go or landing phase of flight, which is not what you want to experience ever. Alright, so we should stall a little bit slower this time, probably around 65 knots. Feels like any second now. There we go, 65 on the money. And flaps up. Alright, okay, well that's all okay. That sort of behaves in the way that it should. There's a lack of effects, obviously. Cockpit effects. I have no easy dock. Oh, sorry. What the hell? Oh, look at this. VR cockpit. Oh, that's cool. VR virtual cockpit. There you go. Well, guys, I didn't know they did that. Shit, how do I... Oh, that's cool. All right, well, let's head back to the airport and land this. We'll go over the water. Noticing very few micro stutters. There's a few, but not many, which is really nice. It feels really, really smooth. So yeah, no complaints there really. I would expect it to be smooth because, you know, there's nothing loaded into this. So I would expect that anyway. But it's always good to know that we're getting decent-ish frames. If you guys are seeing stuttering, it's probably to do with OBS and the stream, but right here on the stream, here on the screen, it looks really nice. I do have issues with OBS, so that's probably what you're seeing. So yeah, as far as I know, there aren't any jets that come with. Let's just have a quick look. Pretty sure there's no jets apart from we've got the old Lockheed and the Electra. So we'll definitely have a fly in that. But as far as I know, there's no jets in stock prepared. So unfortunately, we can't show you a jet. Yeah, so okay, it is actually stuttering a bit outside. Not too bad though. Okay. So don't forget, guys, the frame rates are quite low because we're in Seattle, we're in Tahoma, so a very, very dense area. It takes a bit of getting used to, doesn't it? Looking at the color and the saturation. It's very different to X-Plane. It's an aesthetics thing. It's not, you know, I'm not saying either one is more accurate, but it does, yeah, it's interesting jumping between the two. Right, what we'll do is we'll get down sort of quite low over the city here, and we'll just see what happens to the frames. And we'll get it set up for the approach. Yeah, so I mean, obviously that's kind of fairly stock FSX textures. I think they are improved though, slightly. Oops, no good using my SciTech panel. Alright, let's start to slow this thing down. Whoa, bit of turbulence there. That feels like it's wake turbulence, the way it's jostling around there. Maybe we've had some traffic come through. To be honest, if it wasn't for the Brunner yoke, this would feel a bit flat to me, because you're not really seeing the turbulence on the screen, but I'm feeling it through the yoke, which means that the physics are there. Oh, there's a little bit there, but it's not depicted very well, I think. Yeah, that's definitely wake turbulence, I think, graphically. So, and obviously EasyDock sort of took that role. A bit low now. Let me just try and get one more white back. There we go. Yeah, so that's. I'm finding myself missing that, to be honest. But it's kind of covered by the Brunner yoke. The sounds on this are really nice. Very plausible. We've dropped down to 20 frames or so. That's not so good. And touchdown. Alright, so we'll come off at this taxiway. Let's just clean up. All right, okay, well, we'll just stop here. So what I want to try now is I want to have a look at the some of the weather effects. So what we'll do is we'll choose another place to go. So feel free to type in an ICAO code, and we'll go there, and we'll try the weather. I would ask you guys, because there's a lot of you in here. It's a great sort of time for me to address this issue, this constant sim battle between. I think Stephen just got in there first, so Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, they're just all right. We'll do that. There's not much there though, from what I remember. Yeah, this thing of, which sim is the best, and this sim is rubbish, the weather is bad, this plugin is rubbish. I would just say I'm not saying keep it to yourself, but it's all sort of very, very dependent on what you want to get from a simulator. So, for example, there's loads of things that I love about X-Plane 11, but there's also some things that I don't like, and that's the same for this, and it's the same for Flight Sim World, and it's the same for Aerofly. So I just think there's no point bad mouthing other platforms, because for one person X-Plane 11 is perfect because of a particular feature, and for another person Prepared version 4 is perfect because of another feature. So someone, I'm kind of aiming this at you, because you seem very very negative towards X-Plane and add-ons and things, and I just don't think it's necessary to do that, because for someone new, they might not have the same experience as you. They might not want to fly tube liners. Yeah, of course, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but constantly saying negative things about any one particular platform, I don't think is very useful. Anyway, right. Hi there, Mo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so far so good. Got let me show you. Let's do this while we're here. We'll go to the settings and we'll have a look at what we've got here. So anti-aliasing is on 8 times MSAA, 8 times anisotropic, and then that's what we're looking at here. So I don't know. Maybe I need to tweak this. Let's put that extremely dense. Let's keep that where it was. I can maybe bring the water down. Bring the vegetation down. Bring that down to medium. Let's try that. Lighting, this is all dynamic reflections. Let's have on low. That'll do. All right, let's see what that does. Thanks, Mo. Yeah, I'd appreciate more likes, guys. That would be great. 174 people, I think, is a record for me in the stream. So welcome to you all. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying Prepared version 4. I think I managed to get in there pretty early with getting it and getting it running. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, what I want to do now is have a look at the weather. Now, this is probably where I'm going to lose more frame rate. So let's have building. Well, no, let's grey and rainy. Let's have a look at that. Oh, okay, all right. Well, quite pleasantly surprised, actually. That looks plausible. No windshield effects, but we've got a flight simulator that can do that for us, haven't we? Wink, wink, wink. Right, let's maybe change the vehicle as well. Let's go for maybe the Bonanza. Yeah, let's go in the Bonanza. Again, great sounds. All right, so flaps are down. We didn't lose that many frames actually with the weather by the looks of it. Let's see how smooth it is though. All right, takeoff power set. Notice the runway doesn't look wet. Was that they used to have a wet look runway, didn't they? Or maybe that's it. Not sure. Alright, gear up. Hey there, Paranormal Gamer, welcome. Okay, right, so far, I'm pretty impressed with the stock clouds here. Really like that. I think the lighting is really greatly improved. We're going to try some night flying a bit later on. So what I'm going to do is fly up through these clouds and see how that looks, because another thing that we can do actually, and I'm sure this will affect the frame rate, if we go to weather here, look at this, we can, actually that should have been at max anyway. Let's ramp up the cloud draw distance. That's something that X-Plane has struggled with. Again, if anything, a few more frames because it's covered up auto-gen, I guess. But that to me looks really nice, actually. I don't know what you guys think. Alright, let's have a look outside. Okay. Oh, we're missing a wing there. That's not good, is it? Ouch. That looks like a bug. Yeah. Okay. Found our first bug. Alright, so let's just go to graphics. Someone said turn down this, so we'll try 4 times. Oh, hang on a sec. My wife's phone just going off. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Right, what about this? The texture filtering. Keep it on 8 times. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. There we go. That's boosted it quite a bit, actually. 55. Between 40 and 50. Which is great. That's cool. Now, question is, what have we sacrificed for that? Have we got our wing back? Well, we have. Well, we have in that view. No, we haven't in that view. Okay, we've got a broken wing on this aircraft. Alright, well, that's kind of cool. I mean, frame rates wise, that's a lot better, isn't it? That's what we should be aiming for. So that's cool. Alright, let's try the stall characteristics on this. Wait for it. Stall warning, just spin. Nice lighting effects, I have to say. Alright, well, you know, I mean, I think we're spoilt in X-Plane with the flight model, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's talk about the flight model now. I do think we are spoilt with X-Plane. I think, again, it's down to your personal taste. I think this is easy to fly. It feels much more solid and stable, which isn't necessarily a good thing, because as a pilot in the real world, you know, these things, these little aircraft are not solid and stable in the way that they're depicted here. And I think that's something that X-Plane gets incredibly accurate and well represented, is the flight model in general. This to me feels like the same prepared flight model as we know. So Ian, yeah, the sounds are great actually. I agree, the sounds are really nice in this. Yeah, so just climb up through this layer. I mean, those clouds are awesome, I have to say. For stock clouds, I think they look really great. I know I've said that before, but I think they've really hit the nail on the head there. For me though, because of Cloud Art and Active Sky Next, obviously that is what most people are going to be using. So, but if the base clouds are looking this good, imagine what they'll be able to do in Active Sky Next and Cloud Art. They'll be able to do some incredible things with that. So that's something to really look forward to. But yeah, that's pretty nice actually. Looks like we've got some kind of smoggy, different colours of grey peeking through. Oh, we've got a bit of rotation there, something. But anyway, yeah, really nice, good stuff. Right, so what we'll do is we'll probably just land this thing and we'll try something else. I wouldn't mind trying a bit of night flying. There are a few stutters, Mo, yeah, but it's definitely not as bad as it used to be, and I haven't really played around with the settings much, so but it's pretty damn smooth, I have to say. But then, you know, I was just saying, I think you'd expect it to be, because there's no add-ons in here. It'd be interesting, you know, the test for me is not really right now when it's vanilla, but it's once you've got some high quality add-ons in, some aircraft, some scenery, and obviously the weather. That's going to be the real test, I think. But yeah, I think this is definitely better than stock FSX Cloven Wizard, definitely. But it does have, you know, obviously because it's written with that legacy code, it does have an air of FSX oldness to the ground textures. That's all I'm saying. But that will be fixed with FTX Global to some extent. Right, let's start our turn. Gear down. Yeah, so for me, that looks all pretty. I mean, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being too harsh here, but it's not quite what we're used to. in X-Plane. Again, I'm trying not to compare. It's really hard to not compare them, but I am trying. So guys, yeah, let me get a few more thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself, if you're finding this useful, informative, hopefully. Would really appreciate that. Alright, so we'll just land this thing, and then I think, yeah, we'll try some night flying somewhere. So have a think about a location. FPS dropping as we're coming towards the airfield. Quite drastically, actually, down to 28 in places. There's the middle marker. Oops, flare was too high. Here we go, ammo down. So I quite like the precipitation. The rain effect is nice. They've definitely got rid of that horrendous circle that used to come at you. Remember that? Oh, we've got loads of traffic here as well. That's kind of cool. Nice. Yeah, so that's good. That's a definite improvement. And right, we'll just get off the runway here. And here we go. Right, let these guys take off. Yeah, just have a look outside to see what the smoke, the trail effect is like. Just clean up. A bit of side slippage there. Yeah, definite issue with that wing there in this view. But that looks, yeah, I like that. The clouds look great. Okay. So, let's have a change of location. Where do you fancy, guys? Oops. Okay, yeah, we'll go to Heathrow. Heathrow it is. Now we'll try at say dusk settings. We'll take different aircraft out as well. How do I compare it with version 3? Well, it's better than version 3. It's more optimized, better FPS. Bearing in mind there's no add-ons. Like I said, you know, the proof is in the pudding. This is now 64-bit, which means that it will handle add-ons better. But we can't test that just yet because there aren't any, or I don't have any. So so yeah, so that's the real test right there. Okay. Fantastic. You're telling me to read my own chat room when I've clearly said that I'm going to be checking out some night lighting first. So there you go. Writing things in caps isn't going to get what you want, just so you know. Right, let's see. What should we fly in this time? Maybe... let's go with King Air. I've just got to let Luna out. Hang on a second. We're flying already. All right, so... Oh, what happened then? Not quite sure what happened then. I changed view and it decided to reload. Interesting. Auto gen draw distance. Yeah, we'll check that out definitely. But like I said, we're going to do the night. We're going to do change of lighting first of all. Plenty of time. We'll get through as much of all the different features and stuff as possible, guys. Oh, that's weird. Why did it reload that? Oh, horrible. Okay. Well, I see they haven't done anything to this. That looks terrible. Oh my goodness. That is truly awful. That hasn't changed at all, has it? That's exactly how it looks in version 3, and also that's how it looks in Flight Sim 2002, in my opinion. Anyway, right? Unless no, there isn't. It's all the same model, isn't it? Okay. Should we try something like this? I'm guessing that this hasn't been... oh, that's kind of cool. I'm guessing these are all the same. Yeah, see, this is... Alright, we'll go with this. Right, let's go... we'll change the time. We'll go down to dusk, dawn. Why not? And we'll have a look at that. The loading times are much quicker. Again, that's probably... linked to the 64-bit thing. Yeah, I agree. You know, I mean, in a sense, with the outdated code sort of underneath everything, it is still limited. You know, and I'm not sure, in all honesty, that this can be the future. When you look at something like X-Plane, which has been rewritten from the ground up, I mean, the flight model, as I've said, is, in my view, and of course, you know, you don't have to agree at all, is superior. So, alright, let's get rid of these clouds. How do I do that? I've forgotten how to do that. Weather. Well, let's go building storms. Okay. Alright, so we've got flaps down, I think. Should have anyway. Alright, well, yeah, see, the flight model on this is horrendous. It's just not, it's not good. It's really not good. Not good at all. Yeah, never mind. Perfect opportunity to show off X-Plane. Well, you know, I kind of, you know my thoughts, you know, and I've come from Prepared, so I am an absolute, what's the word? I'm totally convinced that X-Plane 11 or X-Plane is the future of flight simming for me, just because of what it offers, and which is mostly what I'm looking for in a flight sim, is the most accurate flight model. Again, because I fly in real life. The visuals are secondary, but it just so happens in X-Plane 11 that I think the visuals are really good. However, you know, I did get Prepared version 3 looking really nice, especially the clouds, especially the skies with Rex and Active Sky Next. But for me, the flight model is what lets it down, and that's why I went over to X-Plane in the first place. Okay, look at this though. Look at the lighting effect on the prop there. That looks pretty nice. Don't you agree? I like that a lot. In fact, I like that whole scene there. The auto-gen down below. That looks really good. Can't deny that. Well, I can't. Can't speak for you guys, but that to me looks great. Let's just slow the... Nice, okay. I like that. It's just a shame about the flight model on this is pretty bad. Let's see what's the load radius that I had on the auto-gen. Let's just have a look. All right, let's crank this up to ultra or to max. And this as well. Be interesting to see what that does to frame rates. I think we can kiss goodbye to a bunch of them. So, you know, I mean, they've definitely improved the lighting. I think the lighting looks so much better than version 3. They've obviously tweaked things to make things more efficient with loading times. There's definitely more detail here. I'm trying desperately not to increase. I'm trying desperately to not compare it to X-Plane. If anything, it's probably more useful to compare it to version 3, because people who have invested in version 3 are probably less likely to switch platforms. Although I did, there was a bunch of us that have done that. Right. Okay. Wow. That's pretty much as far as the eye can see. That's impressive. Let's give us some visibility. But that is pretty clear skies. There we go. Okay, maybe not. Whoa. Okay. It's not that good. the clouds were masking it a bit. But again, it's definitely improved. Definitely improved on version 3. But my frame rates are suffering as a result of that. You know, hovering around 20, 28, 29. And my system specs are, I've got a 7700K overclocked to 4.7, I think it is now, and a 1070 GPU, 16 gig of fast gaming RAM. So that's a real performance hit, isn't it? Let's just go back. Let's just tone that down. I think that was, in fact, that was there. I think that was what it was on before. So let's see. So I was getting between 28, 29 frames-ish. Let's see what we get now. So guys, come on, can we get 100 likes on this live stream? That would be amazing. That would be great. We've got 183 people in here currently. That's a absolute record for me. So I do appreciate you all coming out and hanging out with me and us. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Sorry if I've missed something you've said in the chat. There's an awful lot of stuff going on in the chat, so apologies. Do ask again, but try not to use caps lock. Alright, so now, I've gained about 10 to 15 FPS as a result of that. To be honest, I'm quite happy with the way that looks in terms of, you know, this level. If we were to fly up higher, then it's going to matter more, obviously. Here's the dynamic lighting coming into effect there on the water. Again, it's a different aesthetic to X-Plane. Certainly a huge improvement compared to version 3. Yeah, the lighting on the fuselage and the leading edge. Yeah, it's gone very dark in that view for some reason. Oh, it's all of a sudden got very dark. Don't know why. Okay. Alright, so we'll attempt to land this beast. So we'll just level off here. And then what we'll do is we'll get into a fighter jet, and we'll go way up into the upper parts of the prepared world. And we'll see. Oh, we've got some... I don't know if you can see that in the distance. We've got some fireworks. I'll tell you what, let's go over... Let's go and have a look at London town, see how that's depicted at stock level. And yeah, maybe we'll switch over to full night time and have a look at that. So yeah, guys, this is completely vanilla, no add-ons whatsoever. So this is what it looks like. This is how it performs with the system that I've got, which again is a 1077K overclocked to 4.7 with a 1070 GPU, 16 gig of RAM. Loading times have definitely increased. Decreased. Which is good. Okay. Those are weird buildings. I've never seen any buildings like that in London. But, you know, again, it's a different aesthetic to X-Plane. And FTX Global will fix all of that. If you're lucky enough to have it already, then they're off. That you get the version that will go with Prepared version 4 for free. If you don't, then you're going to have to spend another $100 on sorting out the ground textures, which is a bummer. It really is, you know, because that's the one advantage of, or one of the many advantages, I suppose, of X-Plane 11 is that it's, to get it looking good is relatively cheap compared to Prepared, or very cheap compared to Prepared. So just bear that in mind. If you want to get this looking really nice, you're going to have to spend quite a bit of money on it if you don't already own the Orbex FTX Global Vector and Land class. Yeah, I'm not convinced by the lighting, to be perfectly brutally honest. It doesn't look great to me. I thought I saw some fireworks going off over London, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it was the London Eye there that reminded me of firework. I mean, you know, definitely there's more auto-gen than we've seen. Look at my frame rates now, 22, 24, 27. I think we'll turn around. Hi there, Pete. Yep, it is the CLS yoke. Absolutely fantastic bit of kit. Right. Let's see if we can land this thing. We're pretty high, so we might have to just fly around a wee bit. George, what FPS did I get in version 3? Oh gosh. Well, with a lot of tweaking, a lot of playing around, I'd say between 25 to 30, 35, that kind of ballpark figure. Not great. I ran a 4770K processor for a long time during most of my prepared days. Thing is, you know, again, if you don't have anything to compare it to, you just sort of put up with it. When I went over to X-Plane, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm an X-Plane fanboy, but the increase in performance was really huge. And if you watch some of my earlier videos, my first look videos on X-Plane 11, I think you can tell how excited I am by it. I'm certainly not getting that excited by this in the same way. And actually that kind of pains me to say that, because I used Prepared for a number of years and I'm very loyal to it, and I've spent, you know, a crap load of money on it. But it is what it is. You know, Mo's right. This code is very, very outdated, and therefore it's limited. And there are other options now. X-Plane 11 being one. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, I don't know what the speeds on this thing are at all, so this is purely guessing here. We don't know what the stall speed is of a Constellation. I think we can probably get away with 100 knots. Alright, so we're at full flat now. Quite pleased that the Brunner yoke just totally worked right out of the box. Just literally changed it over to Prepared, and it recognised it, found it, and it works perfectly. So that's good news to anyone who has the privilege of owning one of these yokes. Sadly, as you know, this isn't mine. This is on loan from Brunner to do the reviews, although I've had it for quite some time now, which is great, but I will have to give it back at some point. I'm trying to keep low so they forget about me, but I don't think they will somehow. Alright, just trimming out here nicely. I think we'll come in at this speed. This seems fairly comfortable. Then we'll cut the throttle over the numbers, hope for the best. Bang on the glide slope, so that's good. A little bit high, a little bit low, I should say. Right, I don't think we'll worry too much now. Just concentrate on keeping her lined up. I feel like we've got a little bit of a crosswind. Don't know if that's possible. There we go. Didn't hear the tyres touch down there. That was interesting. Bit of a shame. What's happening there? Oh, that's it. Yeah. I thought for a second we had a sloping runway there. Right. Let's have a look at the. Maybe let's have a look at a replay of that. How do we do a replay on here? There we go, instant replay. Just a little bit further back than that. Oh, that, you know what, that'll do. Screw it. Yeah, I mean that the lighting, the dynamic lighting is definitely a lot better, without a doubt. A lot of weird juddering there. That lighting is much more realistic than it ever was. All right. Well, cool. Okay. Now let's try something here. Let's just get out of replay mode. How about we do the opposite to what we've just done, which is we crash down all of these sliders, and we just have a look and see what it looks like at very, very modest settings, and just see whether it's, you know, what effect it has on frame rates, what it looks like, all that stuff. I tell you what, we'll leave all the extras on though. What I will do is turn off. You know what? No, we'll keep this. We'll do a separate traffic test, if you don't mind. So that's the current setting. So this is kind of on I guess on a sort of roughly a medium kind of bunch of settings. Let's try that, and let's see what increase in FPS we get. And while that's loading, guys, I will just throw in the PayPal link if anybody would like to donate to Luna's World, the channel. Be great, very gratefully received. It all goes back into the channel to make this a better place for one and all. In that it allows me to buy, you know, products and review things and stuff like that. No obligation, but if you did want to donate, that's how you do it. Okay, right. Huge increase in FPS. Let's go inside the cockpit. And we're paused. Not so huge. Oh, still hovering around 59-ish. So what have we lost out? Let's just go back to daytime, and then we'll have a look at the ground textures and clouds and stuff, and see what it looks like. And then we'll go to the other extreme. We'll go full everything, and we'll see how see if we can get the frames into double figures. Also, I keep saying this over and over again. I wouldn't get too obsessed over frame rates, because, you know, there is a certain point at which fluidity in frame rates don't always kind of match up. Obviously, that we want the highest frame rates that we can get. We're at 60 now, which is the perfect frames. But let's have a look at what it looks like from the air. But for me, you know, it's rather than frames, it's about the smoothness and the lack of what the hell's going on here. What? Interesting. "15 frames at landing makes you want to bang your head against a cactus." Oh, brilliant. Alright, well look, that looks terrible. That looks worse than terrible. No wonder we're getting 60 frames. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. Okay. Right, so let's just pause her there. So I think we can all agree. Let's just pop outside. That's not even low, actually. Let's go ultra low. We'll go everything way down. and we'll see what happens here. I'm going to leave this stuff alone. What I'm interested in really is, we'll keep that checked. So if you've got a really, we'll probably, no, we'll keep it fair. We'll keep that checked as well. We'll keep all that, but we'll turn shadows off. Maybe we can bring that down a bit. Okay, right. Let's see what that looks like. You know, because I guess if you're the kind of person who flies in the real world more than they sim, then maybe visuals, outside visuals, aren't so important. Look at my frame rates now, 150, 100. That's awesome. But yeah, look at it. I mean, that's an 8-bit. It's like Minecraft, isn't it, for the flight sim world? But, you know, maybe that's enough for some people. Yeah, I don't know. It's always worth, it's just worth experimenting, isn't it? Frames. Yeah, I think what I'm saying with frames is that for me personally, and again, it's all subjective. I'm happy with 30. Anything above that is an absolute blessing. But you can have high frames and you can still have micro stutters and stuttering. That's what I'm getting at, right? Let's go crazy with all this. Don't tend to get that in X-Plane, I've noticed, which is amazing. But I did certainly get it in. Let's max out everything. Let's go completely over the top. And I mean completely over the top. I haven't really messed with this stuff, so we'll leave that as it is. That's all maxed out. This is probably going to be a bit unfair actually, but it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. What about this? Shall we cast? Let's do all of it. All right. It's going to take... We'll keep traffic as it is because we all know that is usually a frame rate killer. Right. Let's hope my PC doesn't blow up. Fingers crossed. Be interesting to see how long it takes to load as well. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I stream quite regularly. I put out content quite regularly as well. And, yeah, be a good thing to do. Otherwise, you'll miss streams and you'll miss giveaways and you'll miss video content and stuff. So make sure you're subscribed and click the notifications button as well, just to make doubly sure that you get notified of all the juicy content I put out. All right. Well, it's taken a little bit of time, but it's not. There you go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. Oh dear. Look at that FPS counter. Alright, let's give it a second. Oh my goodness. It still hasn't loaded yet. Alright, let's just give it a chance to load in. Hi there, Mayday. All right. We're getting 10. Let's unpause it. Yep, it's a slideshow. And you know what? There's not... I don't think there's a real increase in any sort of fidelity. It's just more stuff. But let's look at this, because this is what is concerning. This is the limitations, I think, of an old code. Because that... I mean, that's just not right. Actually, to be fair, maybe it's not loaded properly. I think it is, though. Yeah. Not great, not great. Okay. Right, let's go back to normality. Whatever that is. Where are we? Right, we'll mash these down for starters. Let's go to 4 times on both of those, see if that helps. I kind of want all those. Maybe that one can come down. These can come down. These can definitely... Quite like clouds, so we'll keep that on. That can come down. Lighting again, shadow quality. Not too bothered about that. Internal vehicle, that'll do. That'll do. Right, okay, so that's that. We'll go, that's pretty much back to normal, I think. Yeah, you know, I mean, the limitations of that old code is ultimately what is gonna, well, I don't know. It all depends, because what you use it for, isn't it? We're not supposed to be using this for entertainment purposes, so maybe the people who use it don't care so much about scenery. I find that very hard to believe. Interesting. Oh, look, trees. I mean, if someone entered the stream now and saw this, I mean, this could be FSX, couldn't it? I mean, I know that it fundamentally is FSX, but you know what I mean. On the surface, there's not really that much of a difference. That's my sort of conclusion so far, with the exception of better lighting and better stuck clouds. Thanks, who am I? Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Oh, and I've just broken the aircraft. Oops. Anyway, right. We'll reload. We'll go somewhere else. Right. I've totally missing stuff in the chat, guys. Sorry. My voice is repeating. Okay. Is anyone else getting an echo, guys? I think it might be just you, Ian. No echo. Okay, cool. I think it might just be you. All right. Well, look. Let's address the elephant in the room. Here are my thoughts on it. in you know, the hour or so that I've been using it. So stock prepared version 4, to me so far, I can't see any huge benefits that would warrant spending $60 again over version 3. I don't think that, and I'm talking completely stock now. So, however, if you've invested in loads of add-ons, scenery, aircraft, then of course it's worth investing in it, because then you're going to be able to use Prepared without so many memory issues. If you're new to flight simming and you've never used Prepared, you're going to be fairly disappointed, because out of the box it doesn't look great. It looks kind of old and dated. You're going to need at least FTX Global, which is another $100 on top, so $160 to get this looking, you know, anywhere near decent, I would say. The cloud textures are good. I quite like them. The problem is, once you see what Cloud Art and Active Sky Next can do, you're going to have to get that at some point, because this doesn't, I don't think it caters for real world weather. Maybe it does. No, I don't think it does, actually. Let me just check that. No, user defined weather. So you can set up your own weather, but you can't have real world weather. So so that means you're going to have to get 2 more add-ons. You're going to have to get Cloud Art and Active Sky Next. So that's another, well, I can't remember now. I think Active Sky Next is about £40, €40, and Cloud Art on top, I don't know, it's another 15 or something like that. So, you know, that's really adding up. So would I recommend this to someone new to flight simming? Probably not, in all honesty. I would recommend X-Plane 11. However, you know, if you've invested in loads of add-ons, you've got loads of add-ons, and you've heard from the developers that they're going to be updated for version 4, then of course you're gonna get this, because it's definitely better than version 3. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I think it's completely pointless comparing sims, because they're 2 different things, and it really depends on your history, you know, whether you've invested time and money already. If you haven't, then you know, it's a different kind of a thing. I really think it's not worth splitting hairs over battling between what sim is best, because it's irrelevant. It's only relevant to you, so you might as well save your energy, and don't be so what's the word? Don't be so quick, I suppose, to judge other people's choices, because, you know, we all fly different things, we all fly for different reasons, we're all looking for different things. So there we go. They all have their pros and cons. That's my 2 cents anyway. Am I enjoying flying this right now with you guys? Yeah, absolutely, totally. I'm a long time Prepared user, you know, so to see it tweaked and to see it come alive a little bit more is great. Am I going to fly this instead of X-Plane 11? Am I going to fly this more than X-Plane 11? No. Even given that I have invested a lot of money and time into this platform, for me, what stops me from doing that is purely the flight model. The flight model in Prepared, for me, as someone who flies in the real world, is not up to the same standard, and that's to do with the coding. So therefore, you know, that's where I stand with it. Will I come back and use Prepared version 4 from time to time because I love flying certain planes? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Will I stream that? Yes. Will I do videos and content on that? Yes. you know, and that's the great thing. We can use a bunch of different sims to get what we want from each one. So there we go. So we can stop all the arguing. There isn't one sim that suits all. There isn't one sim that's better than them all. It really depends on too many factors, and you're free to make your own choice, and you're also free to express your own choice. But I would say it's a waste of energy just to get in an argument with a bunch of people over which sim is better, because it really doesn't matter. It's your own opinion. Right, let's fly this jet. Let's get some altitude. See what the world looks like from way up there. Here we go. Right, someone's asking for frames. There you go.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Almost at 100 likes, guys. Can we get a few more? That'd be grand. Oh, there's no shortage of add-ons for both simulators. I think A2A are fantastic. I think Aerofoil Labs are fantastic. I think Aerobask is fantastic. I think in many ways Coronado is fantastic for different reasons, but you know, I think Flight Factor are fantastic. X Aviation. Dr. Airbus, have you invested in version 3? Have you got version 3? And if so, do you have other add-ons for it? Someone, have you, again, you know, I'm sorry to pick on you, but you seem to be the one who's really, really down on particular developers. Have you flown the 767 by Flight Factor? And when I say have you flown it, I mean, have you done sector flights in it? Have you actually done proper flying with it? You know what it's supposed to do? Have you read the manuals? Okay, you don't like the old Boeings. Okay, well, I'm not being funny, but why did you spend so much money on buying them then? That doesn't make much sense. Okay, Dr. Airbus, I would totally say that you probably should upgrade. I definitely think you should upgrade to this version. I would maybe wait a while until your favourite aircrafts are sorted out and made ready for version 4. But I think if you've invested quite a bit of cash in this platform with add-ons, then yeah, I think it's the natural thing to do. All right, Mr. Samyong, goodbye. Sorry guys to block someone, but he was just so persistently negative, and he was clearly a fanboy and saying things that are just clearly untrue. So I am sorry to I don't like blocking people, but you would have thought after that spiel there, he might have calmed down a bit, but pretty relentless, boring, and more importantly, just not correct in his assumptions about things. It's actually quite a weight off the shoulders now. I don't think he was a troll. I just think he was not very open-minded and wanted everybody to agree with him. And he was saying things that just weren't true about lots of add-ons. And I think when you've got a lot of people in a chat room like we have now, with possibly some people who don't know very much about which platform to go for, if they're in that sort of phase of choosing, then he's giving false information, which is not helpful. That's the main reason I banned him. I don't like doing it though. Alright, we're up here at 42,000 feet. Social, what do I like the most about this version? I would say the cloud textures are a lot better, and the lighting. I think those two things are the things that really stand out in my mind with this. I'm looking forward to seeing what FTX Global looks like. So we'll do another stream once that's all working. So yeah, those two things I think. You know, is that worth $60? I can't answer that. To be honest, it depends where, you know, like I said, how much, if you've invested, etc., etc. You know, I'm not going to give you the spiel again, but that's my view. There's definitely less stutters in version 4, Neil, but it's not perfect. There's definitely some stuttering going on. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, I'm trying to maintain a kind of fair unbiased opinion, but it's not easy, because I think most of you know my thoughts on X-Plane 11. And to reiterate, you know, I'm coming from, I wasn't an X-Plane 10 user. I did have it, but I was put off by the UI, so I just stuck with Prepared and put up with all the quirks with it. So I'm relatively new to X-Plane, and since getting X-Plane 11, I've done very little flying in version 3. Rami, thank you. That's a really good point. If anyone has purchased, yeah, obviously you can read what Rami's put there, but yeah, if you've purchased version 3 recently, you get 60 days to return it and get an update without getting charged again. So I would do that if you've recently purchased Prepared in the last 60 days. Then go ahead and get a refund and get version 4. Armand, I think you've just hit the nail on the head there. That's exactly what it feels like to me. flying on rails. That's a really, really great way of putting it. It just feels too stable. It just doesn't feel, that the flight model just doesn't feel realistic. The Dash 8 got close because they have remodeled their own flight dynamics within that particular add-on. But yeah, it does very much feel like you're flying on a kind of monorail kind of a thing, left, right, up and down. Yeah, so, but you know, anyway. Oh, hey there, Rob. Oh, you're back in the UK. Welcome back, and it's good to have you. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate that. So yeah, Prim and my little daughter, they've just come in to see me. Hello, sweetheart. What are you doing? Silly things on the computer. Say hello to him. Hey. Yeah. Flying a silly jet aircraft. Sorry guys. Mo, of course you can. Yeah, please do. Mo's got a great Facebook page. Really nice community there. That I like to think I'm a part of as well. So make sure he's going to post it in the chat. So make sure you go and add yourself to that page. Really worthwhile. Mo's a great guy. He's very responsive and very helpful. He's got all the latest news. So yeah, definitely do that. So guys, this is all 100% absolutely default scenery, default aircraft, default everything, and that's on purpose because I wanted to give you a full image of what you get, what it looks like straight out of the box. So I hope that's cool with you guys. Looking a bit blurry over there in the distance, isn't it? I guess that's because I've got the draw distance turned down a bit. Alright, anyway, right, I'm hopeless at landing these ridiculously fast jets. Terry, I do apologise, there's quite a few people in the chat room, so I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Then there is sarcasm in that statement, in case you're not English. Brendan, yeah, I'm pretty sure Rex will work eventually. I can't tell you that it will work right now. But I think there is a list somewhere of add-ons that do work right now. But you can rest assured that there'll be something like Rex will definitely be updating to this. So I don't think there's any danger there. Lovely cabin crew just brought me a drink there. She wasn't impressed with that. Right, how do we put the gear down? We're too fast, I think. Oh no, there it is. Right, here goes nothing. This should be interesting. Monica, I think it was. There's no... don't have to ditch Prepared. I don't know why. I can't quite work out why you said that. Alright, now if I land this thing, it's going to be an absolute miracle. I mean, there's no doubt about that, Abe, that, Prepared is very, very expensive if you're starting from scratch. But if you do have add-ons and you know that they're going to be translated over, then, at least you've already kind of invested in it in that sense. Just don't x-Plane 11, that's all I'm saying. If you fly in the real world and you have a taste of x-Plane 11 like I did, it gets very, very expensive, because then you have two platforms that you've invested in. Oh bugger, I'm way too high. Alright. Oh dear. Alright, this is not going to be pretty. This is really a go-around situation, but we'll do it anyway. We'll slam the brakes on. Way off the end of the runway here. Never mind. Or maybe not. Maybe not. These things have got amazing brakes, haven't they? There we go. Well, we're safely down. It wasn't not the most accurate approach. But there we go. Right, guys. Let's see. What do you want to try now? What else can we check out in this that's going to be useful to you guys, and hopefully not spawn another spat. That's all right, Rami. It wasn't looking good there, but I just managed to get us down to safety. I'd love to fly some heavy metal, but we don't really have any, unfortunately. In stock Prepared, you don't get any heavy metal, apart from the Lockheed and the Electra, which we flew. I suppose we could fly the... oh no, we flew the... Did we fly the Constellation? I think we did. We haven't flown this. We could fly that. And... oh, that looks fun. Should we fly that? What else have we got? We've got the Mooney with the Acclaim. Yeah, this is all stuff that we know about, isn't it? Robinson helicopter, and we've got that thing as well. All right, I quite fancy having a go at this. All right, okay, deal. We'll go to Innsbruck, and we'll put some snow and ice in. Oh, one thing I didn't... no, we'll do that later. Right, what am I doing? We're going to Innsbruck. Oops. Oh dear. My baby's crying. Sounds like a cat. No. It's my 9-month-old daughter. She's fine though. She's super tired and she's wanting to sleep but not going to sleep. I know that feeling. Just doing what little ones do. Yep, absolutely. We're so lucky though. She's really, really, really great. She's very rarely like this. Super lucky. She sleeps all through the night as well. Amazing. Really good. Lars, I don't really know actually how long I've got the Bruna for. I still have it. Obviously, you can see it. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know. All right, looks like we're cold and dark. Oh no, we're not. Is the canopy open? I think it is. No, it's not. Alright, well the detail in this thing's quite nice actually. Alright. Some flap downs. Have a look at this outside. Ooh. Nice reflections. Oh, cheers, Mo. See you next time. Look forward to your new video. Well behaved, of course. I'm always well behaved. Don't know what you mean. Good to have you here as always. And yeah, catch you soon. Alright, oops. 8 kids, Rami. Wow, that's a lot of sleep you've lost. Wow. Excellent. Oh, those sounds. Oh, those bumps on the Bruna yoke. I don't know if that's coming through on the. Oh goodness me, she's a lively one. Close to great, just about. So guys, where are you all from? 166 of you. Let me know where in the world you are from. Oh, go away, Acrobat Reader. We don't care. And again, don't worry if you've already told me. I mean, in previous streams. It's just good for everybody to know where everybody's from. I find that fascinating. You can all guess where I'm from. Colorado, England, Bristol, Sunderland, Ohio, New York, best city in the world. Jupiter, it's nice this time of year apparently. Middle Earth, Australia, a pond, oh dear. Excellent. Wow. You have a dog named Luna as well. I remember you sent me an email a while back telling me that. It's so cool. I've actually this is not really aviation. Well, it is kind of aviation related, but I've started to do some vlogging. So guys, if you're interested in seeing what we get up to as a family, you know, only the cool stuff, then I'd really appreciate some more views on my vlog videos, because they're not getting great views. I think because people think they're not aviation related. In fact, well, they're kind of not, to be honest, but they will be. That's the point. I think they're good. I've you know, I'm learning how to edit and put stuff together. I'm a big fan of Casey Neistat. That will probably come through a bit, but yeah, I'd appreciate some love on those on those vlogs if you want. You get to see Luna, you get to see my family and my town, where we live, and traveling, and you know, some stuff we get up to. And they're relatively short. They're the longest I think I'm ever going to do is about 10 minutes. It's amazing what you can squeeze into a 10-minute vlog. And you know, I'm going to try to make them as aviation related as possible, with some real world flying and some of my lessons and stuff. Eamon also has a dog called Luna. Very cool. It's a very popular name. Dogs that are called Luna are instantly beautiful in my book. In fact, next time, she's sleeping currently, but I'll bring Luna on. I'll show you Luna on the webcam in a bit. She's the most amazing dog, really. She's a Shih Tzu, and she's very, very very well, kind-natured. She really looks after our daughter. It's amazing. Thanks, Ruben. Appreciate that. It's great fun vlogging. Anyway, check them out if you have time, guys. I'd appreciate that. And there's a ton of aviation videos. Some prepared, some mostly they're X-Plane, but there are a lot of I think there's a lot of good content on my channel. Anyway, right, let's see if we can land this thing. I like the way this thing looks. Cockpit shadows are nice. They've got rid of those jaggedy, horrible edges. That's good. Streaming for 2 hours, have we? Wow. Okay. All right, let's turn this thing around. So guys, I've got a couple of giveaways running currently. one for a free copy of at least one free copy of X-Plane 11, and also a copy of XP Realistic, which is a fantastic little add-on that adds a lot of immersion to X-Plane 11. So what you have to do is go to those videos, and I want you to ask. I'm going to be doing a live stream within the next 5 to 7 days. I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to email Randy to see what his schedule is like over the next week or so. And Randy works at Laminar Research, so what you need to do is go to that video and ask him a question. And we're going to do a live stream where I'm asking all the questions in the comments. He's going to answer them, and at the end of the live stream we're going to choose a couple of people to win some of the the best questions to win a copy of X-Plane 11. So go and check that video out, write a question in there for Randy. So there's that, and then XP Realistic, all you have to do is go there, watch the video, and comment me your favorite immersive part of that add-on, if that makes sense. It will make sense when you watch the video. Just leave a comment in there, and then I'm going to be in the next live stream, so that will be it might even be tomorrow night. I'll be doing a kind of random selection of someone to win a copy of that. I've also got an aircraft giveaway coming up soon, and I'll be giving you the details of that pretty soon. So if you've not subscribed, make sure you do, because yeah, we do a lot of cool stuff. Got a really nice community here, some great people, some pilots, some simulation pilots, we've got some aviation fans, all walks of life. Everybody is welcome, no matter what sim you fly. Yeah, so come and be a part of it. I can't see a damn thing outside the window here. This is going to be an interesting landing. Just going to have to guess. Alright, that's going to lower the nose a little bit more. That's good. Oops, way too high. Again, this should be a go around, but it's going to be a wee bit fast. Now, is this a tail dragger? I can't remember. I'm not sure. Right, hold on to your seats. Oh, bounced. There we go. And we are just about safe. Wouldn't mind seeing a replay of that. Instant replay. 60 seconds will do. Just want to see why the bounce. We were too fast, that's why. Yeah, the replay is really juddery. It's a shame. That's not cool. Very difficult to make videos when it's like that. Well, that's why. Front wheel was down first. Yeah, not good. Never mind. First time I've flown that. Never mind. Press A. What does A do? Ah. Because that stops the juddering. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, it has. Excellent. Oh no, it hasn't. Oh, it has, kind of. Nice reflections there on that. Alright, okay, right, so we've had a request, a couple of requests to go to Gibraltar. So we will do that. And we'll change aircraft. Cheers, Ruben. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Always great to have you here. Hiya, Dan. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm trying to be fair, and trying to keep, you know, trying to not be biased. It's quite hard, but there's pros and cons to both. Right. Let's have a look. Let's go into here. What about the mule? Oh, we'll go with the Acclaim, actually. Nice little aircraft. All right, and we are paused. And just get back in the cockpit. So guys, who is new to the channel and who has subscribed in this stream? Just type me if you have. Carlo, yeah, this is a force feedback yoke. Yeah, I've done a complete review on this, so check out that video. This yoke is absolutely incredible. I wish I owned it. It's on loan for the review, so but yeah, check out the review. It's an incredible thing. It's not cheap, but it's in my opinion, it's well worth the money. But yeah, you do need quite a lot of money. I think it's 1,900 euros. But you know, watch the video. I'm not going to get into why I think it's worth the money right now, because there's more to it. So watch the video. I go into great detail of why I think it's worth that money. Right, here we go. Oh, thanks guys, appreciate all the new subs, and welcome to the channel, welcome to the community at large, really. Like I said, we've got a great thing going on here, and I feel really privileged to be a part of it. So welcome, and look forward to getting to know you guys. Yeah, let's change the weather. It's a good point. We've had this weather for quite some time. Right, what do we got? Grey and... let's try thunderstorm, shall we? And then we'll try somewhere with snow. Sorry, I should have done Innsbruck with snow. That was stupid. Anyway, we'll do thunderstorm. Ooh, how quickly did that change? Haven't seen the lightning effects yet. Oh, there we go. Right on cue. But the rain effects are great. Really do like that. And ooh, quite a bit of turbulence here. Okay. lightning effect's not bad. Eamon, it's an interesting thing you've said there. So you've brought both, but you're torn between the two. Do you mean in terms of what add-ons? Like, do you invest in buying add-ons for one, for X-Plane or for Prepared? Is that what you mean? Because otherwise, you don't have. If you've got both, you don't have to be torn. You can fly both. But if you're talking about add-ons, I know what you mean. Stephen, yeah, you're right. No rain effects, but you know, there's a whole simulator that that the whole thing bases itself on the rain effects on the windscreen. I think you know what I'm talking about. Am I being a bit unfair? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, flat runways, not so good. But again, that's to do with the old code. Shame. Right, I kind of want to get out of this IMC. It's pretty nasty. Alright, it's going to be an interesting landing. It's interesting landing at Gibraltar anyway, because there's some really nasty crosswinds that occur most of the time because of the position of the airfield surrounded by the rock. And now look at the precipitation there. That's really nice. That's quite convincing, I think. It's looking pretty good. Lars, no easy dock. This is just straight out of the can. Ramy, I agree. I liked the rain effect as well. I thought that did add quite a lot of immersion. That covered up quite a lot of what FS World was lacking, or is lacking. But you know, let's not forget it's early access. I'm being a little bit tongue-in-cheek about it. It is based on the old FSX code, but let's see. Let's see. It's only early days with that. Alright, gear is down. Let's stabilise this a little bit more. Just need to trim. Okay, a little bit low, a bit more power. Blown about all over the place here. Oh, the rain stopped. Oh, it's a shame. Gnarly old crosswind though. So we'll just crab in until the last minute. A little bit. Oops. There we go. And we're down. Yeah, not bad considering the weather. You know, you wouldn't fly in these conditions. Actually, well, you might do in this aircraft. Again, I don't know what the limits are. But yeah, there we go. All right, so that's Gibraltar. No, we didn't see. Let me just pop outside. We didn't see a great deal of the surrounding kind of area, but yeah, I don't think there's a great deal to see, to be honest. Not a great depiction of the rock there. Anyway, you know, this is all default, so you never expect much. But look, I draw your attention to the clouds. I think the clouds look great. I think they've done a great job on those. Better, much better than the default clouds in X-Plane, that's for sure. Not that I'm comparing. But it does look very, very FSX-y. Yeah, can't be denied. So, but that's why I'm looking forward to getting FTX Global installed. See what that looks like in comparison. That's for me the real test. So that'll be the next thing to do, is to have a look at that, see how that renders in, see how it affects frame rates. Because, like I said, it's all good and well getting 60, 70 frames now, but who's going to fly it like this? Nobody, really. There's no reason. In fact, if you've got the intention of buying a simulator and you're just going to fly out the box, you're just going to use the default aircraft, you're not going to get any add-ons, don't get this, get X-Plane. Because A, there's a lot of add-ons that are free, and this just doesn't cut the mustard, really, apart from the sky, apart from the clouds. I'd be perfectly happy with clouds like that as default. Oh, Rami, we did that before. So definitely, I got down to like 7 frames, which is ridiculous. So have a look at that part of the video earlier on. To be honest, all it did was it didn't increase the fidelity. It didn't get rid of these kind of blurry ground textures. It just added more auto-gen on the top. It didn't look any better, to be perfectly honest. And I got down to 7 frames, which is not great. Not great. X-Plane clouds. Yeah, X-Plane default clouds are not good at all. They did something to them in the last update which improved them a bit, but still pretty poor. I use SkyMax Pro, and the new SkyMax, I was a bit indifferent to SkyMax 4, but SkyMax 4.5, again in my opinion, is a real increase in fidelity. It looks so much better. I can't comment on X Enviro because I've never tried it. I've totally enjoyed what I've seen, and I will get it at some point because it looks amazing as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying 4.5 at the moment. I think the clouds look lovely. I've recently did a video actually on sort of showcasing SkyMax 4.5, so check that out on my channel. I take out the Antares E glider, which is it's one of my favorite aircraft in X-Plane 11. It's an electric motored glider, a lot of fun to fly. So check out that video. There's no commentary on it. It's just a bit of sort of atmospheric picture, movie kind of a thing. So it's got music to it, and you'll see the some of the effects of the new SkyMax update. It's pretty good on frames on my PC, Monica. You know, I think you lose between 5 to 8 frames, I would say, with X Enviro and or SkyMax. But you certainly don't lose any more, but you do lose some. Right, okay, right. It's no good sitting here on the runway having a nice chat. Let's. Where do we fancy, guys? Give me an ICAO code. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, do have a good look around the videos, the content that I've got on the channel. I think there'll be something for everyone. Of course, would always appreciate your likes and comments and interactions, because that all helps with the channel, helps it to grow. So, you know, share it around if you do like a particular video. I'm pretty responsive with comments, as long as they're sensible. I don't tend to bother commenting on you know, things that are just silly, but because I don't have time. But yeah, otherwise I'm pretty responsive. Yeah, I would appreciate that, as always. Right, you're typing in loads of ICAO codes. We're going to Lars, I think, got in there first with ENVO, which is, oh, wrong one. It's Norway, isn't it? Norway, yeah. Hang on. Ah. Ew. Well, we don't have that airfield. Have I done something wrong? No, don't think so. Yeah, okay. We'll have to go to... Oh, I've done it again. Cape Town. Let's do that. So, I guess the question is, who's getting version 4? Rami, have I missed something here? Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate that. Step out of your comfort zone. Ooh, looks pretty nice. Not sure. I'm not sure I follow you there, Rami. Apologies. Dr. Airbus, as I've said, I've already done that earlier on in the stream, and it takes ages to load, and the performance is ridiculous. I get 7 frames when everything is fully maxed out, so I'm not going to do that again. But you can see it in this video will be uploaded about 40 minutes automatically after the stream ends, so you'll be able to scroll back. I'll tell you what I can do though. I can enhance it a little bit more by doing this. That can stay there. That's as much as I want to do, really. All right. So yeah, let's have a little jaunt around here. Probably haven't noticed much difference. I certainly can't tell the difference that much. Rainy, okay, you got it. We'll fly in. Well, we actually started off in Seattle, So we did go to the States, but we can go back there. You know, suppose. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go up into the Rockies or something. Alright, flaps up. Pretty bare airfield. Hi there, Flying Wings. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I can. So, very briefly, well, first of all, my specs. I've got a 770K processor, Intel i7, Kaby Lake. You know, 16 gig of gaming RAM. I've got a 1070. And yeah. In terms of performance, I think it does perform better than version 3. I don't expect miracles. It's certainly smoother. I mean, look at this weather. Getting fairly decent-ish frames. Are fluctuating quite a bit. So, you know, but it's not astronomical frames. So don't expect crazy frame rates or anything like that, but it certainly performs better. Does it look better? Does it feel better? Well, it doesn't feel better in terms of the flight dynamics. That hasn't changed at all. It's not my cup of tea, having flown X-Plane 11, but the lighting is better. The lighting, not the lightning, although I think they must have changed the lightning as well. That looks better. And the clouds look better. So again, it's all personal preference, but I would say this is an improvement. You'd hope so, over version 3. And as to, you know, is it worth paying the extra $60, or, you know, then I would say yes, it probably is. Is it worth paying an extra $200 if you're not eligible for an academic license? I would say probably not. But that's just my opinion. $200 can buy you an awful lot of scenery for X-Plane. Hi there, Joseph. Welcome. I have noticed you just now. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Oh, we're over speeding a bit. Right, let's have a change of weather. Let's see. I'm kind of tempted to... I know it's not realistic. Where are we actually? Oh, we'll do it anyway. See what the snow looks like. Guys, if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up on the video. Got 123 so far, which is really cool. But there's 150 people in the stream right now, so I'm sure there's a few of you who haven't given me a thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. 7 people have disliked it, which is a shame, because none of them have told me what they don't like about it. I would appreciate that, but oh my word. Right. Okay. All right. Well, hey, look. Here's a dig at X-Plane. At least they have winter textures. I'm not sure about the snow. Could probably do without that. Looks a bit weird. It's kind of like good effort, but must try harder. Whereas the rain, I think, is really good. about the snow there. But the rain for sure. Thanks, Carlo. Appreciate your one thumb. Really do. Oh, we've lost the airspeed. Oh, I know why. I think that we're icing up, aren't we? Where's the AC power, autopilot? I don't know this aircraft. Do we have any de-icing? Battery master. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's on. That's not good. Oh dear. Oh well. Fly low to see if the sea is rough. Oh, was it off? It's off. It was off. Sorry about that. It's on now. Let's turn the panel lights on as well. And those aren't modelled, are they? No. It's a good job someone knows what they're doing, isn't it? Right, you want to get close to the water. Let's have a look at the water textures then. I don't think they've made any improvements in the water. Let's have a look. Midas, this is a Mooney Acclaim. Yeah, I don't think there's much difference with the water in terms of prepared 3 and 4. Unfortunately, looks pretty much like 3 to me. Alright, that looks half decent. You know, that's plausible, isn't it? It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. Oh look, waves. That's something we don't have in X-Plane, I think. Mind you, they're not that realistic, are they, to be honest? I think we could probably do without them. I'm trying to remain positive, guys. I think most people have been a bit disappointed over the last couple of weeks, what with Flight Sim World and and now version 4 of Prepared. You know, I think the more I think about it, the more I realise that what we need is, you know, if we're all looking for this elusive sim that is the best of them all, you know, because let's face it, that doesn't exist. A brand new shiny sim using all the modern, you know, the advancements in modern hardware, then it's going to be, it can't be anything that's related to a it can't be related to anything that has anything to do with the old legacy FSX code. You know, so that's for it to be properly future-proof, and for us to properly benefit from the new technology. And it's as simple as that. But that doesn't mean we can't have fun in Prepared version 4 or version 3, and of course in X-Plane 11 as well, or FS World, or DCS World, or FSX Steam Edition, or FS Euro, whatever it's called, Thingy Fly, Aerofly. You know, the thing is, it's all aviation, isn't it? It's all linked to flying, and to be honest, that's what we love. We love flying. So if you want to fly this one day and X-Plane the next day, and then Aerofly to get your kicks, you know, whatever, man, whatever works. Nothing wrong with that. If you can afford all of the sims and all of the add-ons for all of the sims, then you should spend that on flying in the real world rather than sims. It's all good fun though, isn't it? That's what we've got to remember. People take things so personally. It's like their sim, because they've invested loads of money in a particular one. It's like they're protective over it, which I totally understand. I really do. But you know, let's be kind to each other at the very least. We're a bit too high, but we've got a really long runway here, so, and it's good practice to not spend too much time if you're in a small plane on a large runway at an international airport. Okay, we've got an icy runway as well. Float down a bit. There we go. Lovely. Right, I just want to come to a stop here. I want to see what the snow looks like when we stop moving. Affects the snow. Okay, looks like it's coming from the southwest. The wind, that is. It's kind of cool, which it is. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. There's something about the snow that's not quite right. I think the rain is great. I don't know what it is about the snow. I think it's the shape. They kind of look like little particles of light, don't they? Little stars. Maybe they need to randomize the shape of them a bit more. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's increase the wind. User-defined weather. Let's go severe. We're not going to... Oh, actually, yeah, and then we'll try and take off. Why not? Thanks, Brendan. Thanks for joining us. Catch you next time. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, Luna. Hello. Say hi. No, she's chilling out on the floor. All right, that's what severe wind looks like. That's pretty cool, actually. That looks very rough and ready. Yep, that's cool. Like that a lot. All right, let's try and take off. What could possibly go wrong? It's going to rip the wings off. Let's just get back to check. Oh, geez, Louise. Did you see that? I've got full right rudder. That's insane. Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. It's very changeable direction. Okay, this is going to be interesting. In fact, we're going to go take the flaps up altogether. Oops. Get enough speed up here. Right, gear up. Come on, let's try and get a positive rate. Do you know, actually, I quite like the feel of this in the wind. If only we had some cockpit shaking going on, that would be pretty good. Carla, yeah, the avatar is still there. All right, that's pretty cool actually. Not too bad at all. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's quite realistic in terms of the wind direction and the effects on the airframe of how it feels. And again, I think that's enhanced a lot by the Bruno yoke here. I think it would feel pretty flat otherwise if it was just like a Cytec yoke. The landing is certainly going to be fun. Right, let's turn this thing around. Very gusty and changeable direction, wind direction. Ooh, ouch. Very, very, very tricky to make this turn here. Not pleasant at all. Good job we're in a simulator, eh? Alright. So we've got a headwind now, gusting at 60 knots. Like I said, it's changeable, so it's as good as flying a kite in a hurricane. Full motion sim. Yeah, it'd be like one of those bucking broncos, I think. Right, this certainly is going to be interesting. Can't get the airspeed down. Wish me luck, guys. Can refrain from rating this landing if you want. Very bumpy. Feel these little pockets of air downdraft. I'm enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying this. Given that I'm not a fan of the flight model, this actually feels quite good. Not that I've ever flown in severe wind like this, but it certainly makes things challenging. We've got traffic coming in. Yeah, I figured as much. I think we're coming in the wrong end of the runway. We've just got. All right. I'm pretty confident that I could have made that, but what we're going to do is we're going to fly in from the other way, but we're going to fly past this aircraft on the runway now. Just have a look, see, because I quite like those lights. Total Freak, absolutely. Got that update, really good, really great. So I'm hugely impressed with that plugin. Really love it. Oh, there's another one coming in as well. Yeah, and Roy's a great guy. So yeah, totally looking forward to seeing what else he comes up with. Any more likes, guys? We're 149 is showing here. It'd be great if we could surpass 150. That would be amazing. Really appreciate that. We've had another dislike, so we need to counteract those mean people. I don't know if it works like that, to be honest, but anyway. Yeah, I spent a bit of today flying in X-Plane 11, waiting for this update, using XP, the new update of XP Realistic, coupled with the IEGX 737, and wow, just wow, absolutely amazing. Had an absolute blast. So I'll be doing a video on that at some point. Oh wow, those likes really totting up now. Thanks guys, really do appreciate it. Really does mean a lot, and it makes all the difference to the channel, so thank you. Oh, Eamon, do it now. It's superb, really excellent add-on. Really, really good stuff. I've just posted, if anyone is feeling ultra generous and you want to give something back to the channel, then there is the PayPal link there. Any amount is gratefully received if you feel so inclined to donate an amount. There's no obligation at all, but if you have enjoyed yourself and you've got a few pennies spare, it's all much appreciated. Right, I'm making a mess of this. Oh geez, look at this. We're flying sideways. We are flying sideways. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's try this again. Oh geez. Right, I'm determined. We are going to do this. Mosukt Khan. Sorry if I've probably mispronounced your name. I haven't done that giveaway yet. It's going to happen probably tomorrow. So I'll be basically just releasing a video. I might do it as a live stream, or I might just do a quick video. So yeah, look out for that tomorrow. Right, I don't know how on earth I'm going to get this thing on the ground now. It didn't seem so bad earlier. I should have just quit while I was ahead. This is going to be interesting. Thanks, Monica. Appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that, and you're very welcome. This is good fun. Good to have a good bunch of people in the stream, as I tend to. You know, there's always one or two, but really do yeah, appreciate your company. You brought it anyway. Well, it's well worth it. It really is. It really is, and I'm glad you've got the means to just go ahead and purchase it. That means that it's more likely to go to someone who doesn't have the means to purchase it, and that's great. So, but you'll enjoy it. I really, really guarantee it. It really brings a lot to any aircraft and X-plane, which is just awesome. Clueless Captain, very funny. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's based on X-plane, so it is going to look like X-plane to some extent. There are some additional features, one of which is the snow effects and the excellent clouds that you're seeing right now. For me, what's the letdown is really the ground textures. But there are, you know, oh geez, this plane is going to break in half. You know, FTX Global should, to some extent, take care of that. Oh, Monica, well, it's not too late about the giveaway. So what you need to do is find the video, and it says it's X-Plane Realistic Review and Giveaway, and just find that. And then all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like that video, and then comment in the comment section about what is your favorite immersive aspect of that software. So it's a good idea to watch the whole video, because I go through most of what it does. You know, and bearing in mind that this thing is getting updated really regularly at a pretty fast rate. So so even though that video is only about a week and a half old, it's a little bit outdated. I've ended up in the same position. That's really strange. Can't seem to get this plane to do what I want it to do. This is incredible. We are literally right. This is the sickest crosswind landing you've ever seen. I guarantee it. Look at the crabbing levels here of epic proportion. And look at the height. Oh dear. Well, this is fun, I have to say. Alright, that's full left rudder now. And I still can't. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. No. 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 Go around. Go around. Ooh. Almost. Almost. The anticipation is ridiculous. I think we'll have more luck landing the other way, I think. I'm just intrigued as to how those other planes got down. Oh, thanks, Mox. Oh, I'm really sorry. Moxidcan. Is that? I don't know. Is that how to pronounce your name? I'm sorry. I do apologise. I'm not very good at pronouncing names. But yes, I'm glad you liked that video. That seems like ages ago that I made that video. I guess it was. But yeah, that, like I said, I still am hugely excited about X-Plane 11. It's got the wow factor, and I'm not really even talking about the visuals. I'm talking about the way it feels. So yeah, but that video I think really captures the wow factor that I experienced during those early days. Quite fun watching it back, actually. Right, what is this? 4th time lucky now? Oops. Alright, come on, I got this. He says, oh geez, come on. I think the conditions have worsened since that first approach. We just seem to be getting nowhere fast. I think this is more successful this way. Thing is, when the wind is so changeable like this, things can change dramatically. And you're quite right, in a jet it's a lot easier. This is way beyond the capabilities of what would be allowed in this aircraft. The crosswind allowance wouldn't be, you wouldn't even take off in this. But I'm determined we're going to get this thing down in one piece. I wish we had a jet, actually. It'd be fun. Alright. Look at this. We're going to watch a replay on this. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. That's hilarious. That is really cool. Right, let's check a replay on that. That was fun. 60 seconds, that'll do. Look at that level of crabbing. Amazing. Oops. Look at that. And I swear we hovered for a second, for quite a few seconds. Pretty much. Oh, that's brilliant. Good fun. Good fun. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your kind remarks. Cool. All right. So, I think we'll do one more flight somewhere, guys. Is there anything else you guys want to see in prepared version 4? Just let me know, and we'll try and do it. Just trying to think what else is new. All right, Ramey's got a ICAO code for us. So, we've got, what was it? Kilo Sierra Lima Charlie. Salt Lake City. All right, Utah. Beautiful part of the world. Slaughter Squad, we did Innsbruck. Lars, sorry, I missed. Sorry, I missed Norway. We'll come back to another stream and we'll do it again. That's a promise. Springtime. Okay, we can do springtime. Okay. All right, so let's have a change of weather, shall we? I don't think I can cope with severe winds. In fact, let's change the vehicle first of all. What are we going to fly in? Don't say a helicopter because I'm rubbish at helicopters. Piper Cub, maybe? Let's see. Sorry if I've missed some stuff in the chat, guys. I think I have. Cross-check. Hey there. Enjoy your video, sir. Thanks for dropping by. I'll let these guys fill you in on what version 4 is like. Take it all with a pinch of salt, I'd say. Even take what I say with a pinch of salt, you know, because do we fancy the extra? Nah. Oh, I can't decide. Don't really want to fly a jet. Let's see. Did we fly? Is this new? F-16C. I think that's new. Let's have a go in that. I think. Georgia Family Southern Style. Hello there. Welcome. That's quite a name. That's quite a long name you got there. Hope you're well. Well, this doesn't... Okay, there we go. Ooh. All right. All right. I've forgotten. How do I... No, that's it. No, that's not it. How do I adjust my seat height? I want to come down. In fact, there's a heads-up display, isn't there? I've got no idea how to turn it on. Looks like there's a heads-up. Do-do-do. Oh, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Don't want that. Oh man, I've totally forgotten how to do the views now. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, so how do I... Shift and enter. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the other one. Shift and backspace. Thanks for that, Lars. Totally forgot how to do that. That shows how much I've flown. Alright, how do I turn these on? Are they modelled? That's not. Those are. Where's the avionics switch? Ah. Keep reaching for my SciTech panel, but it's, of course, doesn't work. None of this is modelled. Some of it is. That's not. Oh. Scroll wheels. Okay. That's how you do it, is it? There we go. Thank you. Excellent. Right. That'll do. It's a bit... I want it brighter. No. Okay. That's better than nothing. What am I doing? Right. We got flaps on this thing? Guess not. Alright. Let's just give this a go. Can't actually see the airspeed. It flies nicely though. The F-16 has auto flaps. Okay, cool. Thanks, Monica. I have no idea. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Also has a cup holder. Amazing. Oh, this is nice, guys. I think I might have found the reason of flying prepared. No, I didn't. I'm joking. This is cool. Yeah, those default clouds are something else. They really are. Really good. Raphael, I understand why you think that, but if you've invested in add-ons and stuff already, then I'm really looking forward to getting these ground textures replaced with Orbex FTX Global, because I'm super happy with the clouds. I think the clouds are great. There's the ongoing issue with the flight model, but never mind, we'll overlook that. So I think there's perfectly good reason to get this if you have already invested a ton of money in it, which I know a lot of people have, including me. Right, let's go downtown. Lars, it definitely does have higher radius of draw distance. You have to obviously ramp it up. You do pay for it in frames, but it's definitely better than it was.
Altitude.
Raphael, again, I totally agree with you that it is a lot for default, but the problem is they know that most people have got add-ons for it because of the limitations of the code. So unfortunately what happens is Lockheed, they invest time and money on other aspects of it, also because they're limited to the code, but someone else has done all the hard work, you know, Orbex. That makes it when you get companies Oh, those clouds though, they've done a ton of work on the clouds, and that is fantastic. When you get a company like Orbex who focus on one thing, you know, their thing is they focus on doing really highly detailed, excellent quality textures. Lockheed Martin can't compete with that, and they don't need to. They don't need to spend all their research and development money on ground textures, because there's a company that, well, there's more than one, there's a bunch of companies that focus just on that. So in other words, default prepared is always going to look pretty crappy out of the box, because that's not what they're concerned with. You know, in terms of the ground textures, I'm talking purely about the ground textures. I think we've seen huge benefits in terms of the lighting, in terms of the cloud textures, and is that enough to warrant £60 or $60? Well, that's entirely up to you. Orbex have already said that if you own Orbex, FTX Global and Vector and Land Class, that updating it to work with Prepared version 4 is free. So for those of us who have invested money in that, you know, it makes it an interesting prospect. I don't think, you know, in all honesty, I don't think I'll be exchanging this for X-Plane 11 anytime soon, but I will fly it more, definitely. Right, Stephen, your avionics turn on switch should be below the landing gear lever. Okay, there we go, somewhere down there then. These aren't. I don't know what I just did there. Landing lights, we'll turn those on. Can't see avionics. That's the gear, right? Yeah. So, try not to crash. Don't think they are, Stephen, unless I'm missing something here. I would expect them to be around here. Oh, the right side of the panel. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. What do we got? Sorry, it's really hard to fly without a... Whoa. Let me just try and sort the plane out. Right, avionics. That's the HUD there, there we go. That should have done it. Nope. MCP. Nothing here. I don't know what this stuff does. Click. Alright, hang on a sec. Whoa. That one's not modelled, neither is weather. Con 1, Con 2. Yeah. Maybe it's not modelled. It must be. That would suck. Another look down here. Alright. I think we're flying into a mountain. Felt like it. Alright, anyway, let's not worry too much. I'll have to try and figure it out. Right side panel, last panel has several toggle switches. Flip them up and the rotary switch turns to nav. Alright, hang on a sec.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, avionics, here we are. There we go. Monica's on it. Oops. Nav. Well, we've got airspeed and altitude. That's kind of what we need the most. Vertical speed would be good. GPS on, okay. Yay! Cool. Monica is in the know. Excellent. Thanks for that. It's our resident fighter pilot, clearly. This is a nice plane, actually. Let's have a look outside.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, this is fun. Could get used to this. Alright, so talk me through landing this then, guys. Or Monica. I'm gonna listen to Monica. She's, no offense guys, but I think she's in the know. So Monica, how do I land this thing? Throttle at idle, nose down and pray. Left MFD, bottom of the screen, select button under HSI. Right. Voila. Total Freak, we'll do it. We'll definitely do it. I need a lesson in DCS World. Let me know. Drop me an email. Let me know when you're around, and we'll do that. That'd be great. Don't exceed 13 degrees angle of attack. Right. Okay. What about in terms of slowing this thing down? Pull the eject lever. Very funny. Not helping. So we've been at idle for about 3 minutes now. We're still doing 240 knots. Do we have any speed brakes? Okay. Apparently it's automatic flaps on this. So dropping the gear is all right. Let's do that now. So I'm obviously not going to land at this airfield. Oh, there's a damn cloud right in front of. All right. Hopefully we'll get through that. All right. That is slowing us down nicely. Excellent. That's cool. We're a bit low, aren't we? Alright, can't see the damn speed. Oh jeez, wrong. We're falling. Falling out of the sky. Oh, speed brakes. Why are we totally falling out of the sky? Click the AA button twice. Okay. Not sure what that did. Alright, we're approaching the ILS. Just a little bit of water. Change your HUD mode to nav. How would I do that? Oh, you mean... Not sure where to do that. AA button twice. I thought I did that. Once now. Oh, why am I going for that crappy little runway there? Jeez. What am I doing? Oh, right. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. This thing must have good brakes. Right, we're dropping too quickly though. How do I fly slower and be able to see over the top? Maybe I'm too low. and not stall. We'll go to a bigger airfield, I think. S is view though. Hi there, Matthew. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Could fly inverted. Yeah, why not? Let's land this way. That's so weird. Alright, anyway. There's no way I can get to a speed of 160 knots without falling out of the sky too fast. I'm just not quite sure how to do that. Man, this is so hard. Right, we're going in. We're gliding in. Clunk. Ooh! More practice required, I think. That's really difficult. I'm gonna have to, but that's fun. I'm gonna put more effort into learning how to fly a jet, because I've never really properly done it. I've always been more of a tube liner, GA kind of a guy. I do have a stick here. I suppose I could have used that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the stream now. Let's see if we can get... We're at 184 likes. I wonder if we can get 200. That would be amazing. So if there's a few people who haven't liked, if you could just hit that like button, would really appreciate it. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you've had a good look at what P3D V4 looks like and what it has to offer you. You know, I think I've said enough on the subject. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to do a video sort of summarizing it. I'm going to spend a bit more time with it, and I'm going to summarize it, and I'm going to try my best to not compare it to X-Plane 11, but I'm going to try and summarize it in a short video, just saying my thoughts based on mostly what we've done tonight, and also taking into consideration what you guys have said, because you know, even though I'm the one making the videos, I like to think that the whole channel kind of reflects the viewers to some extent. So yeah, we'll do that. But I do hope you've had fun. I hope you can check out some of my other videos, especially my vlogs. They really need more views, guys. So if you can, I would really appreciate that. That would really help. And Monica, I need some jet lessons from you at some point, if you don't mind. 5 more likes and we get 2,000. 2,000 would be a slightly optimistic. But yeah, default clouds are amazing. The lighting is greatly improved. The sounds are really good. That's another thing I keep forgetting to mention. The sounds on this are really, really nice, and I think that gets overlooked. Default sounds in X-Plane for most of the default aircraft are pretty terrible. So bear that in mind. You know, you've got to weigh up the pros and cons, whatever you think, whatever you want from the sim. You've got to really, you know, just weigh it all up, because, you know, it does require an investment of time and money into each one, and it's important to get it right based on what you want to ultimately fly the most. So yeah, hope all that makes sense. We've definitely hit a new record. I think 190 viewers in the channel, in the stream, which is a huge thing for me. Really do appreciate that, and welcome to all our new members, watchers, viewers, whatever you call people who watch streamers. No, watch anyway. Really do appreciate it, guys. Hope you enjoy your time checking out the channel. Always appreciate getting emails from you, so it's lunasworldoffun@gmail.com if you want to write to me. Pretty good at writing back. And there we go. I've really enjoyed my evening. Hope you have too, and I'll see you all very soon. Oh, 2 more likes, guys. Come on. 2 more. That's all we need. Hit the 200 mark. Be amazing. Anyhow, I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot, guys, and stay tuned. Take care.